Hey Kyle, thank you so much for having us down here. The WRX Cult gets the exclusive on this 2006.
Yeah, 2006.
Hawkeye, that's awesome. Hey mate, can you take us through this car? Because what we really want to see obviously is the car that's just landed from Japan.
Yep.
And also, what is the difference between the Japanese spec
JDM
Hawkeye
versus Aussie.
versus the Aussie ones?
Yeah, of course, cool. So this is it, the 2006 JDM STI Hawkeye. So this will be one of the first ones in the country. Only just recently added to the eligible list. So yeah, we're stoked to have one of the first ones here and be able to get up close and personal and sort of check these ones out and sort of see how they compare to the Australian delivered ones that we got.
Yeah, so we'll go for a walkthrough around the car, but before we do that, tell us first of all, what is the difference? The main difference?
The main difference would be the motor. So the Japanese kept the 207, which was found in the Australian STIs from 2000 and probably about 2000 to 2005. So it has the 207 motor, 2-litre STI motor versus the 2.5 or the 257 that was found in the Aussie spec cars. So that's the main difference. The other little things that are different would be the inlet manifold on this one, as well as the turbo setup. So this runs what's called a long runner manifold with no TGVs. It also has a twin scroll turbo setup. So what that means is more efficient, faster boost. You do lose a little bit of that Subaru rumble, but the offset is the better performance. And the 2-litre JDM STIs also have a shorter ratio gearbox, 6-speed gearbox. So the final drive in these ones is a 3.54, whereas the later ones were a 3.9. So yeah, different setup in the gearbox. A few other little bits and pieces. The DCCD torque split is a little bit more aggressive in the JDMs versus the Australian. So yeah, just some. And
I noticed one of the things that I like too, Kyle, is this one has a rear wiper.
Yeah, rear window wiper.
Let's have a quick look at the rear wiper.
Yeah, why the Aussie ones didn't get that? I'm sure it's a regulation and law thing, but yeah, probably one of the easiest ways to pick out a JDM version would be the rear window wiper on here.
Yeah. All right, let's go for a walk around the car then. So this one here obviously isn't standard, right? It's got a few.
Yeah, this one's got a few little modifications on it. The main one would be the Olin's coilovers. So just some aftermarket coilovers in this one to increase performance around a track and cornering. We do have the optional STI Hawkeye wheels, the 17s.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll be doing a bit of a spruce up on those. We'll get some center caps for it, and we put a poll out there to see what colour you want these painted. So
let me guess, Kyle. Gold.
The unanimous decision was gold. I mean, it's an iconic colour, isn't it? So yeah, we might end up painting these things gold. So might have to keep an eye on that. Yeah,
the blue's beautiful. Now tell us, how many kilometres on this car?
190. I think it's about 193, 194. So yeah, we're very well looked after cars. So if we jump inside and have a look,
we'll have a look.
The interior presents really well for this year.
Yeah, I love these seats too.
And we have the JDM floor mats down there as well. So
And I noticed here you've got a gauge up here too. What's this one?
Yeah,
turbo.
It's just a little Defi boost gauge.
They come standard?
No.
That's optional extra.
That's a aftermarket accessory.
Okay. Cool. Let's have a quick look in the back. Yep. Very, very clean. So let's have a look now. I guess around the car.
Yep. So we'll have a bit of a walk around the car.
Actually, get the hood while you're here too, Kyle.
Yeah. Open up. And then we'll have a look in the engine bay. So this one's a 3.9 final drive. The 6-speed transmission is a 3.9, and the Aussie ones were the 3.54. So there we have a pretty standard engine bay. We do have a alloy radiator and the coilovers you can see on the top there.
Yeah.
Long runner manifold. So if you have a PC down here, There's no TGV or emission control through here.
And I noticed too the red's still pretty really
Still
good
pretty
shape.
good. Yeah, surprisingly. So it's always a bonus when the red hasn't flaked off the manifold.
Yeah, and even the intercooler, like the fins are still really intact as well.
Yeah. So she's been well looked after, this one.
Wow, nice.
We have the intercooler spray reservoir is mounted in the engine bay on these JDM models. The Aussie ones are in the boot. Reason being is there's no cruise control on the JDM models, which means that this bottle can be mounted in the engine bay. Australian models, that's where the cruise control module sits. So consequently, the bottle had to go into the boot.
Yep.
So this has had its timing belt changed at 175,000.
Nice. So look at these.
Down the back, we've got the an optional STI exhaust there. So
We'll better get a look at that.
Yeah, slightly different to the Aussie exhaust.
It's nice. Tell us, Kyle, so basically this car is ready to go. If someone wants to buy this car, how much is it going to cost them?
This thing's good to go. The only thing we're waiting on at the moment is compliance. So being one of the first ones in the country, there is a little bit of a test and trial period with the compliance.
Yep.
Once all that's sorted out, this car's good to go. So the listing price on this one is $42,990.
Yes.
That is 6 months Queensland registration, 6 months warranty through flat 4.
You give a warranty as well?
Yeah, so we warrant all these performance cars.
Okay.
So engine, driveline, any major mechanical faults, you bring it back to us and we sort it out for you. So yeah, it's a drive-away package here in Queensland. If you are an interstate buyer, we do cater for those customers as well. So what we'll do is we'll send you a full walk-around video in HD, any other photos, videos, angles, if you want photos of the underside, everything. We send it to you in a high-definition Dropbox link.
Yep. So where can they reach? Actually, I'll put a link in the
put a link
on
in
Facebook
for Facebook or the website. And yeah, if you want to check one of these out, we can send you those virtual inspections, and then we can freight the car anywhere in Australia. So Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, Perth, wherever you are, we can get the car to you.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you so much.
No worries.
For letting WRX Cult have the first look at this JDM Spec Hawkeye. Thanks so
Awesome.
much.
No worries.